Color is everywhere you look in marketing and advertising. You can find color on websites, billboards, logos, brochures, posters, and TV commercials. But how does color affect the customer's perception of your brand? Stick around to find out. Hello PopJots fans and followers. In this video, we're going to explore how color psychology works in marketing and advertising. But first, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. On this channel, we discuss all things related to marketing, advertising, and public relations. If this sounds interesting to you, then please subscribe to my channel now and click the bell icon to be notified when my next video goes live. This way you'll never miss any of my marketing related content. Let's get started. Colors are an essential part of any strong brand because they convey multiple pieces of information at once. Often, businesses will use color to shape a brand's identity, evoke an emotional response from their audience, strengthen overall brand awareness, or even persuade people to buy specific products and services. By picking the right colors, you have the power to tell customers a lot about your brand's personality and why they should interact with you. In many cases, companies will use color to illustrate whether their brand is feminine or masculine, playful or serious, youthful or mature, trustworthy or rebellious, trendy or timeless, and much more. For example, Target uses red in its logo to give off a bold, energetic, and youthful vibe. On the other hand, Starbucks uses green and neutral colors to create a brand that feels more fresh, friendly, and inviting. So what types of colors can you use in your marketing? One type of color you can use is primary colors. These colors are red, yellow, and blue. Primary colors are colors that can't be created by mixing other colors together. These colors are the source of all other colors. So what happens when you mix primary colors together? Mixing primary colors together creates a secondary color. For instance, mixing blue and red creates purple, combining red and yellow makes orange, and mixing yellow and blue makes green. And if you want to make things even more interesting, you can mix a primary color with a secondary color to create a tertiary color. Examples of tertiary colors include red-violet, blue-violet, yellow-green, blue-green, yellow-orange, and red-orange. When you place all of the primary, secondary, and tertiary colors together, this creates a color wheel. A color wheel is a visual tool that people can use to understand the relationship between colors. This color wheel arranges the three primary colors equidistant from each other, while the secondary and tertiary colors sit between them. Color wheels are divided in half with warm colors like red and orange on one side, and cool colors like blue and green on the other. And then there are color nuances, which show the brightness or darkness of a color. These color nuances come in four types. They are hue, which is the original color, tint, which is a wider and brighter version of the original color, shade, which is a blacker and darker version of the original color, and tone, which is the original color with more gray added to it. Lastly, there are some colors that don't exist on the color wheel. These colors are called neutral colors, which means they appear not to have color. Some examples of neutral colors are beige, cream, ivory, brown, white, gray, and black. However, many neutral colors have slight undertones of primary and secondary colors. For example, navy has hints of blue, khaki has hints of green, and cream has hints of yellow. Before we continue, please subscribe to my YouTube channel now if you want more content like what you see in this video. Also, if you want help writing an advertising message for your brand, head over to www.popjots.com/contact and pick a time to meet with me on my calendar. Click on the calendar link in the description below now to get started. You can also reach PopJots by calling 855-767-5687 or email us at contact@popjots.com. Now back to the video. Let's continue by discussing what each color means. Red. Red is a color of action, energy, and passion. It represents positive traits like courage, love, and confidence. However, red also represents negative traits such as anger, revenge, and danger. Orange. Orange symbolizes traits like youthfulness, optimism, and playfulness. This color gives off a creative and positive energy. However, orange can also sometimes feel superficial and dominating. Yellow. Yellow is a warm, friendly, positive, and fun color. It is powerful because it grabs attention and makes customers feel happy. However, on the more negative side, it can also be associated with egotism. Green. Green is a relaxing color that promotes feelings of peace, health, and safety. It is often connected to nature and symbolizes traits such as prosperity and growth. However, green can also represent negative feelings of envy and disgust. Blue. Blue portrays feelings of security, loyalty, and trust. This color makes customers feel relaxed and at peace because of how honest and responsible it is. However, blue can also be associated with negative traits such as depression and sorrow. Purple. Purple represents wealth, glamour, luxury, and royalty. This color can be associated with spirituality and imagination. However, it can also symbolize negative traits such as immaturity and sensitivity. Pink. Pink usually symbolizes things like love, compassion, and femininity. This nurturing color is often associated with feelings of warmth, kindness, and playfulness. However, it can also portray negative traits such as timidness and immaturity. Brown. Brown is a very stable, protective, and reliable color. This color is often associated with nature, earthiness, and old-fashioned things. However, sometimes brown can be seen as boring and predictable. White. White is the color of purity, cleanliness, and virtue. It evokes positive feelings such as hope, clarity, and openness. However, white can also sometimes come across as cold, empty, and distant. Gray. Gray is a relaxing, mature, and stable color. It can symbolize things like neutrality and compromise. However, gray can also represent negative traits such as moodiness, depression, death, and sorrow. Black. Black is an intense color that shows power, elegance, and sophistication. It can be used to make things feel more mysterious, intimidating, or secure. However, it can also be used to represent sad, depressing, and evil things. Lastly, let's discuss some of the ways that you can combine colors to form a color scheme. Earlier, we mentioned how a color wheel can help us visually understand the relationships between different colors. But did you know that the color wheel can also tell you which colors go well together and which ones don't? This matching of colors is what we call a color scheme or color harmonies. When choosing your brand colors, you need to determine beforehand what color combinations you want to use. This consideration is essential because some color combinations will make your brand more appealing to customers, while others will push your customers away. So how do you go about picking the right colors for your brand? Most businesses use one of 7 different color schemes. They are as follows. Complementary colors. A complementary color scheme contains 2 colors that sit directly across from each other on the color wheel, such as red and green, blue and orange, or purple and yellow. Here's an example of what complementary colors look like in an image. Analogous colors. Analogous colors are colors that sit next to each other on the color wheel. For example, red, orange, and yellow. This color scheme works best if you pick one color as your dominant color and then use 2 other colors to accent it, like what you see in this image. Monochromatic colors. This color scheme uses different shades and tints of a specific color to create its look. For example, you could use blue as your prominent color and then use light blues and dark blues to accent it, like in this picture. Triadic colors. A triadic color scheme uses 3 different colors that are equally spaced away from each other on the color wheel in a triangular shape. This color scheme creates a bold, vibrant, and stimulating look, like in this image. Split complementary colors. A split complementary color scheme is similar to a regular complementary color scheme. However, this scheme uses 3 colors instead of just 2. It contains 1 dominant color and 2 accenting split colors that are adjacent to the complement of the dominant color. This image is an excellent example of a split complementary color scheme. Tetradic colors. The tetradic color scheme contains 2 sets of complementary colors which are spaced apart in a rectangular pattern. This color scheme is one of the more complex color harmonies to create, but can be engaging if you do it right, like in this picture. Square colors. The square color scheme takes 4 colors and balances them at an equal distance apart from each other, forming a square. This scheme is vibrant and well balanced. Here's an image that illustrates what you can do with a square color scheme. So there you have it. This video has discussed how color psychology can impact a customer's perception of your brand. Some of the points we've addressed include why color is so important in branding and advertising, what types of colors you can use in your marketing, what each type of color means, and how to effectively combine colors to communicate your brand's personality. If you like this video and want more marketing and advertising content just like this, please subscribe to my channel now. Click on the subscribe button below to get started. Finally, if you'd like help writing a marketing or advertising message for your brand, head over to www.popjots.com/contact and pick a time to meet with me on my calendar. You can also reach PopJots by calling 855-767-5687 or email us at contact@popjots.com. Thanks for watching!